See a boot on a fence post? This is what it means. If you've ever driven down a rural road and spotted an old boot stuck on top of a fence post, you're not the only one. It's a strange sight at first, kind of weird and a little mysterious. But as it turns out, this quirky tradition has both a practical and sentimental meaning for many. That boot didn't end up there randomly, and once you understand the story behind it, you'll never look at it the same way again. A rancher's shortcut. Back in the day, farmers that worked out on ranches and farms didn't always have time to walk back to the house for tools. Fence posts become catch-alls and a spot to stash things they didn't need while working. A boot on a post might simply have started out because someone needed a place to stash it while working. Over time, the habit stuck. One boot turned into many, and what started as convenience gained meaning and turned into a symbol. Read on to find out what the boot means today, a signal to neighbors. In some places, especially in older ranching communities, a boot on a post could be a kind of signal. It might let passing neighbors know you're home or that help is needed, or sometimes just that all's well. It has different meanings depending on where you are. Think of it as the rural version of leaving a front porch light on, a secret code between people who live far apart but still look out for each other. A quiet tribute. More often than not these days, that boot is a tribute. When a rancher or cowboy passes away, their family or friends might place their old work boot on a fence post as a memorial. It's a way to remember someone who spent their life outdoors, working the land. Weather-worn and simple, it's a way of saying you were here and we remember. You'll see it more in cattle country, but it shows up in other rural places too. It might just be art. Let's not overlook the creative folks. In some cases, boots end up on fence posts because someone thought it looked good, or funny, or odd enough to spark a conversation. When you live outside of the city, people often come up with different ways of communicating or sending signals, because the message has to travel a lot further. A row of mismatched boots along a fence could just be a piece of art, or way one farmer has decided to decorate their fence.